Hello everyone, I am Raghavendra from TPSA. The company I have chosen for CRS is Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited, and the company's logo is this. And this is the dashboard which I take you through this. Before I start why I have chosen this company, I would like to start from the product portfolio of the company. So the company is dealing with polymers. So what is this polymers? Polymers means when molecules are chained up, the result is called polymers. Means the individual molecule we call it as monomers. If these monomers are chained up, then the result we call it as polymers. And the process of this is called polymerization. And Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited is dealing with plastic polymers. And this is how the output will be. And it is a plastic granules which is a key raw material for many manufacturing industries. Plastics are of two types. One is thermoplastic and the second is thermosets. So the thermoplastics means it can be remelted for several times and it can be reused. Whereas thermosets cannot be remelted and it cannot be reused. The company is dealing with thermoplastics. Again in the thermoplastic there are several polymers. So the company is dealing with only two polymers, that is ABS, which is acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. So I will address this as ABS. And the applications of this polymer is, it is mainly used in automotive industry where major parts of the body parts of the automobiles are manufactured by this polymer. And it is also used in manufacturing the helmets, and it is also used in manufacturing the body parts of AC, refrigerator and monitor. And the second polymer is SAN, which is styrene acrylonitrile. From now I will address it as SAN. So the applications of this polymer is, it is mainly used in manufacturing the kitchen appliances like blenders, and it is also used in manufacturing the cosmetic cases, and it is also used in manufacturing the refrigerator department. So the difference between the ABS and SAN is, ABS is flexible in nature, it gives glossy finish and it is heat resistant. Whereas SAN is not heat resistant and it can be easily break and it is not much flexible compared to ABS. So this is what the product portfolio of the company. Now I'll tell you the reason why I have chosen this company. So every time we focus on art, means manufacturing sector. So now I had decided to talk about the nerves, means raw materials of manufacturing industries. So the Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited is produce polymers, which is a plastic granules, which is a key raw material for many manufacturing industries. So the company comes under petrochemical industry, and the petrochemical industry plays a vital role in economic growth and the development of manufacturing sector. So this is the reason why I have chosen the company. Company overview. The Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited has been established in 1984 and the founder is Mr. B.M. Bhansali, and the current CEO is Jayesh B. Bhansali, and the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was the first company to start manufacturing quality ABS by using the foreign technology, and it was one of the leading company in petrochemical industry of manufacturing ABS and SAN polymers. And the company has two manufacturing plants. One is Santur plant, which is in Madhya Pradesh, and the second one is Abu Road plant, which is in Rajasthan. So this is about the company's overview. So now we will see the past performance of the company. So this is the snapshot of the 5 years of performance of the Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited. In this snapshot, we can see there is a great hike in net sales during the financial year 2018. It was nearly 65% hike in net sales when we compare to the previous financial year 2017. So this is where I started reading the linking with the other industries also. So the main customer for the Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited is from two-wheeler industries. So this is the annual report of Hero Motor Corp Limited, under the industry review, they have mentioned that there is a great performance in the industry during financial year 2018, and they also mentioned that they have registered 14% growth in sales compared to the previous financial year. And the second is Bajaj Auto Limited. They have also mentioned that they have registered 15% growth in the sales compared to the previous year, and they also mentioned that it is the company's highest ever top line. And this is the annual report of TVS Motor Limited, and they also mentioned that there is a growth of 15% during the financial year 2018. So this is maybe the reason, and again we can see there is a decline in the net sales during the financial year 2020. So the reason may be two. One is because of the COVID, the plant has been closed for few months, and there was a low production of automobiles during the month of April 2019 to the November 2019. So this is how one industry will affect the other industry. So this is about the past performance of the company. Now we will talk about the market share and the competitors of Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited. So the first thing is the ABS and the SAN are manufactured only by the two companies in India. That is, first is Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited, and the second is INEOS Stereolation India Limited. These are the two companies which manufactures ABS and SAN in India, and both of them together hold 75% of market share, and the rest is met by the imports by the small scale industries from the China and South Korea at cheaper rates. But now in this year, the government has kept several restrictions on the imports, especially from China. So I think both the companies, Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited and INEOS Stereolation India Limited, has a great opportunity to increase their market share. So that's about the market share. So now we will see 5 Porter's analysis model. The first one is competition. As I told you, that major competition is between the Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited and INEOS Stereolation India Limited. And the second is the barriers for the new entrant. It is a capital intensive as well as technology intensive, and it should get a government permission for the establishment. And the third is buyers. The buyers are mainly from automotive industry, electrical industry, appliance industry, and the textile industry. The fourth one is suppliers. There is 3 key raw materials for both the companies, that is styrene monars, acrylonene trial monars, and butadiene monars. So the first 2 monars are completely depend upon the imports. So both the companies are exposed for the currency fluctuation risk. So both the companies mitigate this risk by entering the derivative contracts. And the fifth one is substitution. There are several substitutions in the market, many substitutions, but each one has its own advantages and disadvantages. But ABS is such a polymer which has all the specification, and it is available relatively low price compared to the other polymers. For example, we can see that polycarbonate can be used in manufacturing the helmet, and ABS is also can be used in manufacturing the helmet. But and we can the polycarbonate is more flexible than the ABS. But the thing is, polycarbonate is very costly compared to ABS. So as a manufacturer, the manufacturer always want to maintain its cost of production. So that may be the reason most of the two-wheelers automobile industry were also using the ABS polymers. So that may be the reason, and that's about the 5 Porter's analysis. Now we will see the ratio analysis. The first ratio is debt equity ratio. The ideal debt equity ratio is around 1 to 1.5. The company is maintaining 0. And from the graph we can see that the company is from the last 3 years the company is maintaining zero debt, which means we can say that the operations of the company is completely rely on internal finance. And there is a principle that if there is a decline in the debt amount, or the company is maintaining zero debt, there will be an effect in EPS, like decreasing the EPS. But in this company the EPS is not decreasing, it is increasing. Why? Because it is also increasing the revenue volume, and the position is strong. And the next ratio is current ratio. The ideal current ratio is 2:1, but the company is maintaining 1.7. So currently the company is not maintaining the ideal ratio, and there is a hike in financial year 2018. This is the reason, because there is no short-term borrowings in the financial year 2018, and the position is moderate. And the third one is price earning ratio. It is a ratio of valuing a company that measures the current share price relatively with the earning per share. And the company's PE ratio is 24.8 and the industry's PE ratio is 14.8. We can say that it is overvalued, and we can also say that the purchaser of share is ready to invest 24.8 for every dollar in annual earnings in the future. And we can also say that the investors are expecting a growth in the future. So this about the financial ratios. Now we will see the future growth of the company. So this was the indicators which was published by BCG, and we can see that two-wheeler sales is getting back into the track. This may have an impact on Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited to increase its sales. But at the same time, the government has implemented several restrictions on the imports because of Atmanirbhar Bharat program. This may become an hindrance for the company's growth. Why? Because the company is completely depending upon the imports of raw materials. So this may hinder the growth of the company. So that's about the future growth. So this was my review on Bhansali Engineering Polymers Limited. Thank you.